everybody, and here's your one a day. You're not getting shorter, but guess what? Your spine is. Let me explain something. When we have people come here, they'll come here and they say that the doctor tells them that they need to get a rod in their spine or that they need to have their spine fused, like usually around L3, L4, L5, and we can prove within minutes that that's not true. Now, but let's back up here to you're getting shorter. You know how we always say that people get shorter as they get older? Well, they don't get shorter. In between every vertebrae, you have what's called your disc. That disc is made out of a fibrous scar tissue that becomes dehydrated and thins out, okay, due to calcification, scar tissue formation, but really circulation is decreased and it gets flattened. Now, this may be hard for you to believe, but you give me a person and we will work on them. And if they have a really good, healthy diet, and it's been there for a while, when we work on their spine from the tip of their spine to the C7, we will actually make their spine a half an inch, okay? And to an inch and a half, they will be taller. A half an inch to an inch and a half, you will be taller. Now, do you ever think about some of the silly things they say that when you get older, you get shorter? No, you don't. As you get older, you lose bone calcium, so your bones become more porous, but they don't shrink. Do you get that? That's just like, you know what they tell us? Oh my gosh, he's got a slipped disc. Well, where did it slip? Down into his underwear? Let me tell you, a slipped disc just means that your disc is inflamed and it's bulging. And we can fix that as well. Understand this, that your spinal column, okay, with every vertebrae, if you get scar tissue crystallization or displaced calcium built up, those are little physical blocks in between each. And with every physical block or the scar tissue that gets wrapped around your spine, it will choke off the flow of your spinal fluid. Your spinal fluid holds more light, more information than anything else, and it takes that to your brain. So do you think it would matter that we go in between each vertebrae and we help to replace the discs the way they should be instead of having surgery, and to get your normal height back, which you can no matter what age, because you're not getting shorter. Your spine is decompressing due to the discs in there. So join me this afternoon and I will be having a lecture. Yesterday was the first part, and today is the second part, and it's called Break from the Herd or Meet the Butcher. Now, today is part 2, and it's called Issues, Tissues, and Tumors, and we're going to be touching on what we just talked about, and we're going to talk about how it's a scar tissue issue. You're not actually getting shorter. What's actually getting shorter is your tendons, your ligaments, and your muscles. How does it feel to be beef jerky? I'm going to show you how to reverse that. Have a beautiful day. We'll talk to you later. See you at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. And part 3 tomorrow is going to be surgery, implants, okay, and robots. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Doc of Detox Show, Facebook, or YouTube. Bye now.